First, I'd like to congratulate Arkansas for having a better game plan and better execution. The lid was tough for both teams. Both teams were playing hard. When we were out of gas in the first half and I was having point guard problems, and I had Walker 2 fouls and not scoring, you have to find a way to stay in the ball game. And I thought the biggest thing was we kept it a 3-point game at half, not playing our best. We were able to force 10 turnovers in the second half, and that was probably the difference in the ball game to give us extra possessions. Give Jimmy's team so much credit for just how hard and smart they played. They're a better shooting team than that, but I'd like to think we were a pretty good defensive team too, because they were not hitting all of those drives with a running left-handed hook. Those were the same shots that Washington ran at us, and they made every damn one of them. But I thought we did a good job. Brooks was great, even though her stats does not show it. We just had a hard time guarding her, putting the ball on the floor. That's why we had to play a lot of zone in the second half, because we couldn't guard dribble penetration. Starkey finally got frustrated at the second half. He said, we'll just play zone on a miss, and we'll press on a make and play man and try to hold on as much as we could. Jackson is an impact player. If you don't have an impact player in this league, you're usually not going to the NCAA tournament, and Arkansas has one. What they've got to do is build around her, and Jackson has just got to keep doing her thing. And sometimes when the three-pointer is not going, drive on us. Everybody else has drove on us all year, and we couldn't stop her when she did drive. But Arkansas is a very good team. I hope like heck they make the tournament, but I'm worried about Arkansas making the tournament first, because we've got to get a whole lot better than we are. But the last 3 possessions of the game, we called Walker's number the 2 before, where she missed 2 wide-open jumpers. But if you believe in a kid so much, you keep going to the well, because they had identified where Williams was, and we kept running things for Walker, and she hit the little 8-footer into the lane to give us the lead. The other end, they came right back down, drove the ball on us, got the penetration. We called timeout, 29 seconds. We had a play called 2 down. That's where you have a scissor cut with your 5 and your 4-player coming across. If it doesn't work, you use the 5 as a screen and come across. And that's what Jordan did, because they stayed at home in the paint, and it wasn't open. But Sherry Aday, she doesn't get to come to too many press rooms. She's a junior college kid that just does her job. The most low-maintenance junior college kid I've had in all my years of coaching, because she takes care of her academics, she plays hard every day, and that's her strength. She's 6 foot tall, heck with a 6'1", she's 6 foot tall on a good day. She just plays hard. Questions?
I guess narrowly avoiding a last-second disappointment in this state in the last few weekends. Just how much better does today feel than a few weekends ago?
Since this is a conference game, it feels a whole lot better. Anytime you've got A&M and Texas, or Texas and Arkansas, or Arkansas and A&M, man, that's neighborhood. That's kinfolks. That's everybody. Had a lot of people cheering for me in the stands, but the majority of the Arkansas people were doing what they were supposed to. They should be cheering for Arkansas. I'm past history here. I'm glad people remember me, but they better remember who they have. You look on that bench and you have Amber Shirey and Christy Smith and their other staff. Remember them, but you've got Jimmy Dykes now. He's a heck of a coach. Probably Jimmy and Vic Schaefer are doing the best job in the league right now with what they have. And y'all got Vic next. But we're going to take this game. I love coming back to the state. The state's been very good to me. And when this game's over, I'm taking the bus over to my neighborhood. Hopefully, he hit a continuing ed truck right in front of the Chancellor Hotel yesterday. Hit it, scraped it up bad. Hopefully, he can get down my street. And we're going to have Arkansas barbecue before we head back home.
Notice you stayed on the bench as Arkansas's alma mater was playing, last person to leave. Was there any particular reason why you did that?
It's Arkansas's alma mater. I do that when I'm at Baylor, too. I don't like Baylor as much as I like Arkansas, but if it's being played and you happen to be there, give the other team credit, okay? Why get in a hurry to run back to the dressing room? It gives you a chance to get your thoughts up. And usually the other team's out there. I looked around and Arkansas wasn't out there. So, but I stayed. I'm paying taxes in both states. Love this state.
Anything else for Coach?
If I had enough beer in the fridge, Nate, I'd invite you over for Arkansas. Well, my in-laws have drank it all. And I promise you one thing, I'll be better prepared as a coach for Tennessee. I can't let feeling bad and having this crud stay with you affect my coaching. And my players and my assistant coaches won this game. I sure the hell didn't. My players and my assistant coaches, thank y'all.